Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read. Let me just get this adjusted. So, this is a personal read for someone who has chosen to name this read Desperate Souls. So, what I'm really picking up on more than anything is the overall being that right here, right now, you're having to have a guard up. You're feeling wounded. You're feeling this distrust. You're feeling like you just have to keep this guard up, and this guard is not letting you actually move forward in any like progress in this relationship because you have that guard up. There is that trickery. There is that sneaking. There is the going behind the back. Whereas your question was, I'm seeing that if you want to be patient, you can work through this and provide the healing that's needed. But I do see this as more so like a repeat behavior. This is something that may be some type of like a stronghold that your partner has. And you can help him through this, but this will continue to be a repeat behavior. And I believe that healing goes back to the childhood. I'm seeing and feeling that there is a lot of stress, there is a lot of heartbreak because of the disappointments, because of the trickery that, he's doing things that he doesn't want to get caught. So this is basically, he's doing these things and hoping he doesn't get caught. And this, it's like something that happened really fast, but then it phases out. So it's something that happens, and maybe like there is this deep desire, this really deep need for him to fulfill this desire. But after he's fulfilled it, then he feels this contentment, but it's false, and of course we know that it is false. But right now, whether this is going to be something that is going to continue to happen. It will continue to happen, and it's going to break you down. It's going to break down your trust. It's going to break down that relationship. But if you have the patience to work through this, you can. But what he's doing is going to go deeper. It is going to go more so, because I'm seeing, this is something from his childhood, and the more and more that he uses and the more and more he gets into it, it's kind of like giving himself a false sense of security, a false sense of contentment. So you can help him through this. But again, it's almost like this is just healing, and this could be, from his past. His heart is wounded from some type of a situation from his past. Maybe as a child something happened. Something has latched onto him and is keeping him in the belief that he needs this substance. And when he uses the substance, he feels that false contentment. But again, he is doing this behind your back, and he will continue to do it. He's going to continue to do it. You have the stress that's building up because you can't be a babysitter over this child. You have that stress that's building up because you're having to, like you have to work at things. You're having to watch him, plus, maybe even, his job may become affected, and then you have to be the breadwinner here. So it is a vicious circle. You can help him if you have the patience to walk him through this. But no matter what, he will not and is not about to accept that he has a problem. It is going to be denial, because he does feel that, he's hiding this. So he's not only hiding this from everybody else, he's hiding it from himself, because this isn't a problem, because the behavior repeats, but then he has that contentment. So, we're going, from the number 8 to number 9, maybe within 3 months or, 8 months, the desire comes back. And then he feels that false sense of security and that contentment. So this is a stronghold, and this is something that he is trying to cover up that something happened in his childhood or from his past. It's kind of like a karma type thing that's just going to keep going around and keep happening. So whether you stay in this marriage and work through it, it's going to take a lot out of you, because your trust, and you've been hurt, your trust has been violated, and you continue to have that guard up where you feel like you're going to be watching him, and you're constantly going to be watching him, because he is sneaking this like a child, going into the cookie jar and having the cookie crumbs all over their mouth and saying, no, it wasn't me. This is, you're constantly going to be having to watch, because you can see those cookie crumbs and they're there, but this child is saying, no, 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 they're not there. So it's up to you whether you want to continue with this behavior, because it's going to repeat, and it's going to repeat until eventually there is that stronger addiction. Okay, again, I feel this is a stronghold. Maybe this is helping him find a false sense of security. Something has happened that has brought him into feeling that he needs this, and I really feel that it has to do with his childhood. It's going back into the past. So you're stressed and you're feeling brokenhearted because of his sneaking around. And again, this is totally, it's going to take a lot of patience on your part to work through this. You can work through this. I'm not going to give a time frame, but do you want to? Do you want to stay in a relationship with somebody that understanding this is an addiction? It's like a disease. It's a false sense of security. It's something that he needs. But if you continue to, I'm not going to say allow, but if you continue to see this happening, it's almost like you're allowing it. I can't think of the word, but enabling. It's almost like you're enabling it. So it will definitely continue to repeat. This is going to be a repeat behavior, and he is hiding a lot from you. So you already have that guard up. You already feel broken. You already feel that that stress and that worry. That it's like you're watching a child again. It's just like if you're babysitting this child. So your trust it definitely has been violated. So it'll be a long road, but have faith, have trust, pray a lot, and maybe show some tough love. But I definitely do see that this will continue to repeat, and it's going to get like, maybe right now it's every 6 months, then it's going to get like every 3 months, and then he may have to hit rock bottom. He may lose his job. He may just go down to rock bottom before he actually admits to wanting or seeking or needing any type of help. So I understand what you're going through. I've seen a lot of people go through this. I haven't personally, but you have that choice, but you're going to need to have a lot of patience to work through this. Yeah, it's kind of like the ball's in your court if you want to continue and feel that, that guard having to be up, because you have been let down. You have been kind of disappointed. So, well, I hate to make this kind of a negative reading, but you wanted an answer, and this is it. It's going to keep repeating until finally it just breaks him. So I'm sorry to bear you with this news, but that's what, the cards are coming back as. So thank you for subscribing, and I send prayer and healing out to your partner, and patience and love can conquer a lot of things. But you need to have a lot of patience. It is like a disease, and addiction is like a disease. Okay, my love. All right. Continue to shine bright and pray, and we'll hope for the best. Namaste.